God, I love this vodka. It's vodka. Which is exactly what I'm drinking while I'm reviewing George A. Romero's Survival of the Dead. I believe the last of the Dead films, which is not including the remakes of his films. Survival of the Dead, what can be said about this movie? It's not a movie. It's, no, God. I'm getting ahead of myself right now. It's, oh God. I'm going to talk about the character, that Athena Karkanis played, which is a character named Tomboy in this movie. Tomboy is a lesbian who makes a point of saying that she is a lesbian. In fact, she corrects a man, basically. Not corrects him, just kind of gets confrontational, almost. She says, yeah, I'm a lesbian too. Got a problem with that. And he's like, no. But they never build on that. They never build on that. You don't get to learn anything more about it. Aside from Athena Karkanis' little one-liner there's really no other mention of her lesbianism. It's just a line that's thrown in there for absolutely no reason at all, and it annoys me because if she's willing to get in a fight about it, about her sexual orientation, you think that they would build on that. But no, they don't build on it at all. It's just kind of a little one-liner, just like, ooh, these are fighting words. Apparently the guy she was telling this to had a daughter who was also a lesbian, which doesn't play out at all either. They don't tell you what happens with it. Okay, basic plot line of this movie. This little militia is this evil militia that popped up in Diary of the Dead, who actually robbed the van of the people in Diary of the Dead. You get to see them, so it kind of ties in. Are just trying to survive, and they keep on moving around because they're not exactly perfectly organized, seeing as how zombies are now eating their friends. This movie really, really depressed me. After watching it, I just felt like, I don't know, felt like I was screwed, and then the person left and just, left me no notes in the morning. That's basically the kind of feeling that you get. This movie has this cool theme going on where you sit there and you question the integrity and the morals of this militia the entire time, because they are good enough people. There's just tiny amount of good in this militia. This militia is basically, they're bad guys. They steal from good people. They steal in the sense that they take what they need. They take what they need and then they leave. They steal, but they're still good people. They're not outright walk up to you and shoot your girlfriend in the face for no reason. No, these people just steal and then they continue on moving along. Then there comes this Romeo and Juliet story where it's kind of the two families fighting. They come across this town that's basically divided by two groups of people fighting, which is interesting in its own right, but to be honest, the story is so disjarred. It's very disjarred. It's a very confusing story because you can't tell whether you're supposed to be caring about the moral integrity of this militia, or if you're supposed to be caring about the little Romeo and Juliet little towns fighting each other. It's a very disjointed feeling, and you can't really grasp onto the character and say, hey, I really care for this character. No. Here's a little story about this character, then bam, here, let's talk about this Romeo and Juliet thing. Oh, let's check on the militia, see if they're doing evil shit or not. the militia is the only thing that I really like in this movie. The militia, they are they're a very cool group, just because you sit there and you think to yourself, the captain of this militia, who you actually get to see in Diary of the Dead, he's just like, turn off the camera, and he steals all their shit. My sister's laughing in the other room. The captain of this militia is really interesting because you actually get to see him. You get to see some close up of his face, like while he's like sitting there, like kind of thinking and regretting about like what he's doing. So the militia is cool because they are bad guys, but they're bad guys with a conscience, and the conscience is eating away at them. So it's not like these stupid fucking like movie stereotype kind of bad guys. It's like, ooh, I'm just gonna shoot you, and then like laugh with a cigar in my mouth and fucking you know Svedka vodka. Ooh, Svedka. Chase with milk. I love White Russians. So, all in all, this movie, while the militia is an interesting group just because they are bad guys with a conscience, and it's always good to be able to like look at a character and think to yourself, hey, you know what? I can put my feet in those shoes, because if I was in a situation where like the entire government and the lifestyle that I live was completely destroyed, how I would have to do things that I would normally not want to do. Like, they steal, but they are people with a conscience. They're people with a conscience, but they have the steal, they have the hardware, they have the weapons to steal. They look like they are military, so they they can get away, they can get really close in and steal what they want, which is bad in its own right. But at the same time, the militia is an interesting group. I'm honing in completely on the militia. I really do like the militia. And aside from that, though, this movie is balls. It is so fucking bad. Like, you will feel like you got punched in the face after seeing this. Unless you are one of the few amazing good people that actually loves every movie that they watch. Because I've actually met a few people who really do enjoy every single movie that they watch. Even the bad ones, like those, what are they called? Guilty pleasures, or so bad that they're good. This would fall into the category of so bad that they are good. This movie is so fucking bad. I'm not joking. This movie tries to take itself seriously, and at best I could take this about as serious as Shaun of the Dead. And Shaun of the Dead is a really, really good movie. Don't get it confused. This movie is bad. This some people might find it enjoyable, but this movie is fuck. 2 thumbs down. 2 thumbs down. I am incredibly drunk, but at the same time, I'm extremely lucid in how I feel about this film. It's been a while since I've seen it, and it's actually Survival of the Dead is not sold in a lot of countries. Apparently, like, it was only sold in Britain for a while, which is, I know, a continent, a group of countries, and I feel like an ass right now, but you know what? It was only available there for quite a while, and then it became wide release about less than a month ago, actually. And it's not showed in theaters, like in different countries, at least not in the United States or Canada or Mexico, and or else I would have heard about it. But this movie is available for rent if you want to check it out. If you want to test your, how might I say, test whether you can survive Survival of the Dead, check it out. I recommend going seeing it, but I recommend you go in with an open mind, and the fact that a fat man told you that this movie fucking sucks, and it sucks. It really sucks. It's so bad. I'm sorry you're watching this review. Take it easy, guys. Peace.